I had my own time with it. I've been doing it since I was young.
Through the levels of competition as the kids fish in high school events, fishing tournaments, they will gain experience, and then competing in the open tournaments, and then eventually on to the state championship. And the state champion team and the runner-up team will advance to the national high school championship up on Kentucky Lake in Paris, Tennessee, where Bass has put up $40,000 in scholarship money for these youngsters from the different states to be able to compete and get a leg up on going to college. And because the colleges today now have bass fishing teams, and they're offering scholarships to youngsters and to come and be on my fishing team. I will give you scholarship money. Come to my college.
Bass Fishing Club promises to be a worthwhile experience for those who fish or those who are just plain new to the sport. Walker High School encourages our young fishermen to come and join out of love for this great pastime.
Welcome back to Walker High School at the Glenn Ellis Gym. It's playoff time. The number 2 seeded Lady Cats taking on the number 31 seeded Airline Lady Vikings. And we are ready for our interview, so we're going to send it over to Jesse for our first interview.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Arnold, the head coach of the Lady Cats basketball team. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing pretty well today.
That's good to hear. Going into the playoffs, you're a pretty high seed. What is your expectations from your team tonight?
Expectations, we take it one game at a time. It starts with Airline tonight. We beat them earlier this year, but we expect them to be more prepared than it was the first time, so we expect a competitive game tonight.
All right. Are there any certain players on Airline's team that you're looking out for tonight?
Yeah, they have 3 key players. Number 3 is a shooter. 1's a guard that likes to drive, and 45 is a post player that we're going to have to keep off the boards to be successful tonight.
All right. Can you walk me through your starting lineup, please?
Yeah, we have the same lineup we've been rolling with the last couple weeks. The point guard is Casey Fountain. She kind of sets us up, gets us what we need to be in. The shooting guard, we got Bailey Steers. She can really fill it up when she gets hot. At the other guard, we got Caitlin McKenzie. She's just a solid player, real good defender. At one post position, we got Kiana Brown. She's a double-double every night, in points and rebounds. And then rounding out the starting 5, we got Jamie Gibson. She can do a little bit of everything. She can go inside, post up. She can step out and hit the 3.
All right. Now, what are your keys to be successful tonight against Airline going into the playoffs?
Yeah, we're going to try to do the same thing we did the first game. Speed the game up, use our full court press to try to turn them over, let our defense be our offense.
What is your seniors' mentality knowing this could be the last basketball game of their high school careers?
Yeah, we had a good week of practice. They're focused. The last 2 years we've been in the playoffs. Last year we went all the way to the quarterfinals, so they know what to expect and how to go about it in a mature way. So I don't expect a letdown tonight.
All right, thank you for your time, Coach. I appreciate it. Good luck tonight, and I hope to see the Lady Cats win. Thank you.
Thanks, Jesse.
And welcome back to. Okay, never mind.
Elective class that gives you a PE and health credit if enrolled for 2 years. Take 2 years of JROTC and enter the military with a higher rank and pay. JROTC isn't a requirement to join the military. JROTC has a number of extracurricular activities that include armed and unarmed competition drill teams, color guards, PT teams, and competition marksmanship teams. Get ready to serve your country. JROTC.
And we are back live at Walker High School. Lady Cats taking on the Lady Vikings tonight. And now we'll go to our second interview. Mr. Jesse going to be interviewing Airline's head coach, David Duhorn. We'll go to that interview right now.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with head coach of Lady Vikings Airline High School basketball, Coach Duhon. How are you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing fine, Jesse. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Last time that the Lady Cats and the Lady Vikings played, it seems that the Lady Cats were hitting it on all cylinders. What do you plan on doing this time to defend against that?
Well, Walker plays a different style of basketball. They're pressing on made and missed baskets, and if you haven't prepared for that, and if it's not something you've seen before, it's awfully difficult to have a team come in that is as guard deficient as we are and have any kind of success. And so hopefully this time we were a little bit more prepared for what they were doing.
Okay, can you walk us through your starting five and tell us what each key person's role is?
Okay, starting point guard is Key McCoy, and without being too punished, the key to our team is Key. She makes us go. She penetrates. She runs the offense and is probably our best defender as well. We start our sophomore, Tia Lowe. Tia has come on lately. The experience as the year's gone along has helped her. She's a lot better than she was earlier in the season. So she does a good job defensively and can help us offensively if she's left open. Number 3, Madison Rowland, is a senior. She's a three-point shooter and could very well set the record for three-point shots made in a season for our team this year. 25 is Tyra Kidd. She's our 4 and does a good job, nice power forward. Can score a little bit outside, but her main goal is inside. And then number 22 is Hannah Brewster, and she's the tallest girl on our team, plays center for us.
Okay. Now, this possibly being your seniors' last game of their high school basketball career, what is their mentality going into this game?
Well, they feel like they're prepared and as prepared as they can be. And all we want to do is give the best effort and leave everything on the floor, and then you live with the results.
Defensively, what are you going in to try to press against Walker to stop their straightforward offensive?
Well, I think mainly is you don't want to turn the ball over to them because that creates a lot of offense for them. They create a great deal of offense with their defense. And so our hope is to get into a half-court game. If we can control the ball and not turn it over as much as we did the first time, we can get into a half-court offense, get our defense set. I'm not as disturbed as how we're going to defend them in the half-court as I am in the fast break off of turnovers. So we're trying not to turn the ball over. That's as much.
Offensively, what do you plan on running to combat the Lady Cats?
Well, we're going to do the same things we did last time. It wasn't the number of shots we got. Or the type of shots we got, it was the number because we kept turning the ball over. So, again, we hope to get the ball into a half-court situation. We're not going to do anything differently than what we did the first time. Once we get it across half-court, we're just going to try to get it across half-court more than we did the first time.
What are your keys to come away from this game victorious?
Handling the press. Got to handle the pressure, limit turnovers, rebound well. I think that we match up pretty well inside. But it's getting the ball down the floor and keeping Walker from getting easy baskets.
All right, Coach, I want to thank you for your time. Good luck tonight, and back to you guys at the desk.
All right, that was our interview with Airline head basketball coach, Mr. David Duhon, and he had some good things to say about what's going to be happening in the game tonight. And, he's got a lot of confidence, even though the last time we played, Walker was very victorious, had a big victory in 65-17.
Right.
But he's thinking that what they do is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot more time. He's had all week to prepare for this game as opposed to, they played him in a tournament where they had played somebody else the day before. So, there's a little bit more prep time can change the outcome of a basketball game.
And so we haven't talked about the schedule yet as far as the bracket goes. So kind of go through who the number 1 seed is and where we are and who will play if we continue to win.
Yeah, the number 1 seed is Ponchatoula. So they have a game, let's see, I believe, they're playing tonight against Southwood, who is one of Airline's district opponents. I believe their Airline and Southwood are in 1-5A. They're 2 playoff teams with a 31 seed and a 32 seed. It's kind of a tough break for them, but at least they have some playoff teams in. We also have, so if Walker is victorious here tonight, they'll play the winner of 15 seed South Lafourche and 18 seed St. Joseph's. So if St. Joseph's wins, Walker will play at St. Joseph's. Okay. And if South Lafourche wins, they'll come here. So for those listening at home wanting to see more home basketball games for Walker, you're gonna be cheering for South Lafourche at least tonight.
Absolutely. And if the Lady Cats do not draw South Lafourche, going to St. Joseph right there in Baton Rouge, an easy trip down the road. So nonetheless, easy way to support.
Much easier trip than Airline had to make.
Absolutely. Airline coming from Bossier City to come here to play the Lady Cats. So a long trip for them, but you never know what will happen in basketball and tournament action. So we are looking forward to this game tonight. Also, some of the other teams in the bracket, Jimmy, kind of go through some of the teams that from our district that made the playoffs as well in District 4 5A.
I looked through that and also looked at some of the other teams that we actually played this year. Walker against teams that are in the 5A playoffs, they're 7-3. So they played against teams that are in the playoffs 10 times. A couple district teams you played twice. So they went 1-1 against Broadmoor, who's the 16 seed. They beat Chalmette, who's the 24 seed. They went 2-0 against Zachary, who's the 21 seed. They beat 13 seed Covington, 14 seed Washita. They went 1-1 against 26 seed Scotlandville, another district opponent, and they lost to 7 seed Natchitoches. So one of the interesting things I saw, if Walker wins their first 2 games, they could potentially face Natchitoches or Scotlandville, who play tonight.
So that could be an interesting draw down the road, if you will. So we'll have to see how things play out there. We have a 12:17 on our clock right now before we tip things off right now. And so we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll come back and talk some more about this basketball game. This is Chris Ledoux. He's Jimmy Guidry. You're watching Lady Cat Basketball. We'll be right back after these messages.
I'm Sheriff Jason Ard. My primary concern is the well-being and safety of you, our citizens. Having worked in law enforcement for more than 20 years, I also know how important it is to provide good role models for our future leaders. That's why I choose to invest in our school resource officers and our Explorer program.
The Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office has an SRO assigned to every school in the parish. Local high schoolers are also in training to help provide a safe learning environment in Livingston Parish.
Promises made, promises kept. Jerry Lane is outstanding.
Jerry Lane, it's always been Jerry.
Service, selection, they've got it all. You can count on Jerry Lane.
Always be to. You can count on Jerry Lane.
We use our camera phones to save special moments in time. Now, capturing this moment can save you time. Introducing Mobile Deposit from Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Hey you! Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you, and it saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Hello and welcome to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Jimmy Guidry. It's playoff time. The Lady Cats are taking on the visiting Lady Vikings from Airline Highway. Once again, Lady Cats come in with an overall record 27-5, number 2 seed in the state of Louisiana, taking on the visiting Airline Lady Vikings from Bossier City. They come in with an overall record 20-7 and a number 31 seed in the state of Louisiana. And the Lady Cats are coached by Corey Arnold, doing a great job here at Walker High School. This is the highest seed in the history of Walker High School, Jimmy.
Yeah, and once again, they have a great record of 27-5. Last year, they were 30-5, so, I guess you give them 3 more games, they probably would have had an identical record as they did last year.
So we are looking forward to this game tonight. The Lady Vikings come in, coached by David Duhon. This is his 21st year of coaching at Airline Highway School. Not Airline Highway, just Airlines
High School.
High School, thank you. This is also his 32nd year of coaching altogether, so he's been doing this for quite a long time. We asked him before, what is the best regular season record at the school? He went 30-10 in the year 2000. And what's the furthest he's going in the playoffs? He went to the finals in 2006. So David, Coach Duhon, doing a good job of coaching over there. Also, he's coached at Haynesville High School and Byrd. And also Airline actually won a state championship, Jimmy, back in 1992. So
yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yes, he does. So a lot of experience over there on the Airline bench. So what do you expect to see tonight between both of these teams?
Well, what I really expect to see is I expect to see Walker to come out playing hard, playing fast, pressing a lot. Like we've seen all year. That's what they're going to do. You know that from the time the opening tip happens to the clock hits 0 in the fourth quarter, that they're going to be running, and pressing nonstop. So I expect to see more of that. And if they do that and get some turnovers and play well and shoot well, they have enough playmakers on both sides of the ball, whether it be Steers, Fountain, or Gibson, their 3 seniors, or, whether it be McKenzie on defense or, Keona Brown doing a little bit of everything, that, they have enough playmakers that I think they'll be able to win this contest.
I absolutely agree with you. 2 girls on the Lady Cat basketball team have scored 1,000 points in their career. 3 seniors, as you mentioned earlier, for the Lady Cats, Casey Fountain, also Bailey Steers and Jamie Gibson, 3 seniors. I'm sure Bailey Steers is up there. Not 1,000 points, but up there nonetheless. She's already signed with Southeastern. Jamie Gibson still remains to be seen what she's going to sign into this year. Most likely she will sign with somebody, almost guaranteed. And so we'll have to see how things play out with that. Also, the Lady Vikings have a couple of good girls as well who have done well in the past as well. So what kind of honors they have for the Lady Vikings?
Yeah, the senior number 1, McCoy. She's basically their team leader, but she's the Louisiana High School Basketball Coaches Association. She's going to be one of their all-stars and play in the all-star game this year. So, Chris, you try to say that one a couple times fast, the LHSBCA, and try to figure it out. But it's the Louisiana High School Basketball Coaches Association. Also, number 3, Roland. She was second-team all-district player last year. So, they do have a couple key players, some playmakers. I just don't think that, they have enough of those key players to keep up with Walker here tonight.
I would have to say that I would agree with you because of, looking back at what happened the first time these girls played back in December, 65-17. If they make a lot of improvements, still Walker seems like the better team here, but we can't get overconfident. I don't think Coach Arnold will let him do that at all. I think he's going to come out and coach hard-nosed as he always does and coach his same style of game. But, it's also, you're talking to the coaches, they got their mentality, but you also got to get into the mentality of your players and make sure that they don't remember too much about what happened last time as well. And how do you do that, Jimmy?
Yeah, just practice, and everybody can find game tape, or somebody's got a camera somewhere recording film and scouting. So in high school basketball, so I'm sure Coach Duhon has studied the film of their last game, and he'll work to make improvements. So. This Walker team is just really good. There's a reason they're the 2 seed.
Right, and then we mentioned the 3 seniors for the Lady Cats. Also the 2 non-seniors, Kiana Brown and Caitlin McKenzie. McKenzie does anything Coach Arnold asks her to do, and really is a team player, if you will. And what more can you say about Kiana Brown? She has missed defense to me. She does an incredible job on defense, making a lot of turnovers, a lot of steals, and whenever she does get the steal, she's a threat to go the other way. But with that comes a little bit of I don't know how you would say that, but a little bit of risk involved where she plays so hard that she gets in foul trouble.
Yeah, she does get in foul trouble at times. She needs to watch her fouls here. But, the thing I really like about Walker is they have 4 players that can really go off and score 20 points, whether it's Brown or Fountain or Steers or Gibson. I mean, a lot of high school teams, they have one or two players like Airline, and if those one or two players are heavily guarded or guarded well, or just have an off night, it's hard for them to score a lot of points. Maybe like they did the last time they met Walker, but. With Walker, when you have 4 players and any one of them can have a 20-point night, that's pretty hard to beat.
So the Lady Cats are warming up on your screen right now. We are 3 minutes and 15 seconds away from tipping this thing off. Lady Cats, taking on the Lady Vikings here. Playoff action in the first round by district here in the Glenn Ellis Gym. We're going to go to the starting lineup now, our little visual back in the booth, so we're going to give you the starting lineup right now. Corners, our last broadcast. Your next starter, number 25, and that is Kayla McKenzie, 5'4". She is playing guard. And the next starter, your next senior, another 1,000-point scorer for the Lady Cats, number 3. That is Casey Fountain playing point guard. She runs the show here for the Lady Cats as far as running the offense, getting them where they need to be. And as you saw, both teams are breaking their huddle with the officials there, going through the pregame talk. And Jimmy, you played basketball before, so what are some of the things that the referees are telling them to look for and what they're going to be looking for as far as the playoff game goes?
To be honest, Chris, I have no idea what referees tell them. I was never a captain. I never got to that point. So, and all referees are different. All referees look for different things. They've probably told them to play, a nice clean game, which,
right?
What does that really mean, in basketball? So everybody's going to fight for rebounds and fight for steals. So, I don't know.
Jimmy, this is our 11th game here as far as broadcasting games.
Yep.
And we're looking on the court, and we have 3 referees we have never seen before. So why do we have new referees? Because they bring in different referees from different districts.
So there's no bias and stuff like that.
There's no bias, exactly.
Right. These guys might be from Lafayette, since
right.
we're in, the Baton Rouge area and they're in the Bossier City area. Guys might be from New Orleans, Lafayette, Lake Charles, who knows? But I'm sure they didn't get them from too far away.
Right.
Keep the high school expenses down.
Yeah, you're right. So they are the officials that are going to be doing the game tonight. So hopefully everybody, as far as in attendance, does not think that the officials came from Walker High School or Airline Highway. Right. They are the officials from another city is how the organization does it. They'll have Baton Rouge officials. They'll have Lafayette officials, Lake Charles, whatever. And so I don't know where these officials are from, but they are our officials for the night. We are within 1 minute of tipping things off. And we're about to, there you see the Lady Vikings in their huddle. And we'll have to, they have the Lady Cats in their huddle as well. So we're about ready to kick things off within 20 seconds.
Yeah, so I think one aspect that Airline really has going for them tonight is their height and their size. They, number 25 kid, she's got some height. It might be something that might cause Kiona Brown to get in a little foul trouble with. So I think the one aspect where Airline might have a little bit of advantage is they do have some height down low to be able to rebound and get some second chance points. But besides that, I look for Walker to come out really strong and run hard.
So we're ready to tip things off. The Lady Vikings are ready to go. They're getting their shoes wiped off on the sticky tape over here on the side to make sure they got a good grip. Their Lady Cats are ready to go as well. And we'll have to see who will be doing the jump duties for the Lady Cats and the Lady Vikings. That will be number 1. That's Key McCoy for the Lady Vikings. She'll jump against number 20, and that is Kiana Brown. So McCoy versus Brown. Senior versus junior. The senior from Airline High School. And referees are getting a basketball. They weren't happy with the original basketball, so we now have a basketball, and referee is checking it. He's now going to tell the ladies what side they're going to be shooting. So hopefully the balls are not deflated there, as in the Super Bowl run for the New England Patriots. But they all play with the same ball, so that doesn't come into play here for Lady Cat basketball. Casey Fountain will lead things off for Lady Cats. Pass the ball to the right side, and that is Steers inside to Fountain. And Fountain scores 2 points. Lady Cats take an early 2 lead.
Yeah, I like that call by Coach Arnold just to open the gate with a play they know that works well, and right away we see a turnover by Airline.
So, and right away we see the Lady Cats in that press. So, obviously Coach Arnold said, look, the press worked for us last time. We're going to do it again this time and make sure we can keep it on them. 2-0 is our score, and we have the graphics at the bottom of the screen. The guys in the booth are doing a good job of making sure that you're able to see the score, the time, and the fouls. And so a great job by our students running the show here tonight. Casey Fountain going to the right. Bailey Steers shoots to Jamie Gibson for the 3, and she shoots, and Jamie Gibson starts out with the first 3.
Chris, you think we're going to see 5 more of those from Jamie Gibson here tonight?
I hope so. We'll have to see how things work out, but that's a good sign to shoot and make the first one. A lot of confidence builder right there.
That's right. So, I mean, Walker is out to a strong start. You know, an early 5-0 lead with already under a minute left and almost another steal.
Kidd gets the ball across for the Lady Vikings. That's McCoy giving the ball off to Lowe. And then over to number 3 is going to be Rowland. Rowland over to Kidd again. Back to Rowland. Lowe. She'll go to the right a little bit very slowly. Kidd trying to work across the paint very slowly. Nothing going on there. Lowe, now we have a foul. No, we don't have a foul. Excuse me. We have a brace that came undone by. And we got a Coach Lowe on the court there, picking up some pieces to the brace there. So can't have the flaps flapping as far as the Velcro on the brace. So they'll make adjustments to the knee brace for Casey Fountain.
Yeah, so we're having some technical difficulties with I don't even know
equipment.
Equipment difficulties. So
it's not an injury timeout or anything like that.
No injury. She
it's
just
not an injury. Just some of the equipment that she's
wears
wearing.
A preventive brace for her knee. So
and so the clock has stopped, as you see on the bottom of your screen down there.
Right.
6:35 to play. 5-0. The Lady Cats lead over the visiting Lady Vikings.
And to be honest, I'm kind of curious as to why they haven't made.
Why we can't just
Coach
make a substitution
Arnold,
and continue on.
Make Coach Arnold either call a timeout or make her come out the game.
And Coach Dewey, you can see him on the corner of your screen right here. He's ready to go. He's got wanted the game to get played, and we don't blame him because there's no stoppage of play.
Yeah, and so now the referees, I believe, are going to make him bring somebody else in.
Yeah, it's taking a little bit longer than the allotted time. Crystal Hutchinson will check in for the Lady Cats. Low inbounds to Rowland, back to Low, and back to Rowland, middle of the court. There's Tyra Kidd. She'll feed it down inside to McCoy, gets 2 points. 5-2 is our score now. Crystal Hutchinson will take it down for the Lady Cats.
And this is one thing that Coach Duhan talked about, in his interview, is that he needs to get back on defense quicker than they did last time for the fast break since.
Lady Cats working it around the arc now. There's Kiana Brown, loses the handle on it. That is Rowland, goes down to McCoy. McCoy with the easy lay-in. She now has 4, and Coach Arnold will take a timeout. So 30-second timeout by the Lady Cats. Our score is now 5-4. Lady Cats lead over the visiting Lady Vikings. And how you feel about that timeout by Coach Arnold?
Yeah, I think the one thing Coach Arnold's worried about is normally is McKenzie and who am I looking for? McKenzie and Hutchinson normally aren't on the floor at the same time at the same guard position. They kind of play the same position. They kind of come in and out for each other. So, they're forced to be on the floor at the same time without Fountain kind of leading the way. So I think there was kind of some miscommunication there on the defensive side of the ball.
Lady Vikings are making a lot of long passes down the court, so we have to see if they continue to do that, and we'll also have to see if the Lady Cats try to combat that one way or the other. I'm sure Coach Arnold is noticing that as well. But just about every time we talk about something, Coach Arnold has it addressed immediately. Bailey Steers draws the foul as she goes in for the layup. Foul goes against 25. Tyra Kidd, that's her first team foul, so Steers will go to the line and shoot 2.
And it's a good job by Steers to just run and execute the play, to be able to get the ball in a good spot and be able to get to the hoop.
Steers shoots and makes her first. 6-4 is our score right now, early in the first period. in this playoff game between the number 2 seeded Lady Cats and the number 31 seeded Lady Vikings from Airline Highway. She makes her second free throw. 7-4 is our score now. McCoy passes it over to Rowland, who passes it over the low. Feed quick inside the Kid. Kid gets the easy lay-in, so Lady Vikings are looking for that quick pass inside the paint.
It looks like they've been playing some Madden football. You know, that looked like a football pass, not much of a basketball pass.
Casey Fountain now draws in. Jamie Gibson likes the three and shoots, and just a little bit short. And the ball will go out of bounds as Brown stepped on the line.
Yeah, so that's a tough break for Airline right there. You know, they had a good opportunity to get the ball back and come back.
Jamie Gibson inside, shoots and scores. She now has 5 points. 9-6 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Vikings. Lady Vikings bring the ball down. That's low. She'll bring it to the top, over to the left-hand side to Rowland. And that's Kidd. Scored the last basket for the Lady Vikings. Back to Rowland to low. Right side, that's McCoy. The senior all-district player. Now Rowland being double-teamed. Kicks it out to McCoy. Drives in. Pass quickly to Kidd. Kidd gets 2 more. 9-8 is our score.
And Rowland's doing a great job with that, you know, one-handed football-looking pass to really get the ball across court before Walker can get over and rotate and time on defense.
Bailey Steers now with the ball for Lady Cats. Kiana Brown at the top. Bailey Steers, that's Fountain over to Jamie Gibson. Shoots the three again and makes another three. She now has 8 points on the night.
Yeah, she's shooting the ball really well. You know, she's 2 for 3 from three-point range, and that extra one actually could have gone in as well.
And looked like Tia Lowe was trying to pass me the ball. Ball goes out of bounds off of the, and now we have a change of possession. So she was in danger of doing backcourt and tried to just throw the ball away.
I'm pretty
Referee
sure
originally gave it to Airline and then reversal to get the ball to Walker.
I'm pretty sure I saw about 15 things happen on that one. You know, I'm pretty sure she traveled with the no call. She went backcourt. She threw the ball out of bounds, and then they still gave her the ball at the beginning and then reversed it back to Airline. That was a very interesting play right there.
McKenzie over to Bailey Steers in the corner for a favorite shot, just barely off the mark. Hits the back of the rim. Key McCoy will drive down for the Lady Vikings. Have a kick ball, but no call. Pass the ball to Kiana Brown. Leads the way. Shoots and scores. So 2 points for Kiana. 14-8 is our score. The press is on by the Lady Cats, and it does work. And now we have a foul on the Lady Vikings.
It was a good job by the Walker High Lady Cats to get over on defense. You know, that'll be the second foul on Tyra Kidd. So, you know, she'll come out the game. We'll see number 35 come in for her.
Tish Rainey comes in for the Lady Vikings. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to play. First period. Lady Cats lead 14-8 over the Lady Vikings from Airline Highway. McKenzie now with the ball. Fakes to the left. Goes to Steers, who shoots and makes a three. Steers now with 5 points.
There's too many good shooters on this team for Airline to leave Steers and Gibson open at 3-point range.
Rowland now with the ball, kicks it over to Lowe. Lowe drives in, shoots, and Rainey is blocked. Bailey Steers takes it the other way for the Lady Cats. Fountain drives, looks for the lay-in, and she makes it. Casey Fountain now has 4 points. Lady Cats now lead 19-8. And Coach Duhon has seen enough, and he'll take a timeout. 30-second timeout by Coach Duhon. And so a good timeout. I can see it right there why you would take a timeout to slow things down because of the way the pace is going here. Lady Cats are now opening up a substantial lead.
Yeah, the Lady Cats are doing a great job on defense. They're also getting their shots to fall. You know, I believe they're between Steers being 1 for 2 and Gibson being 2 for 3. You know, it makes them, 3 for 5, shooting 60% for threes, so 3-point range. So they're doing a great job just knocking down their shots. I can also understand a little bit why Coach Duhon is a little bit upset. You know, there's been a couple times out here where it looked like there was kind of some obvious traveling calls on both sides, on his team and on the Wildcats, that weren't called. So I think the referees are kind of letting them play a little bit out here in this playoff game.
So both teams have used 1 timeout, a 30 seconds, so both teams have 4 timeouts remaining. And we are ready to continue this first period. 2:35 to play. 19-8 is our score in the first round of the playoffs by district. The winner of this game will play the winner of South Lafourche and St. Joseph's Academy. If Airline wins, of course, they will play at home no matter what. If the Lady Cats win, we'll have to see the outcome of the South Lafourche and St. Joseph's game. Brewster with the ball now, which is stolen by Fountain, and she'll drive down into the lane. Shoots, pushes the shoulder in, does not get the basket to fall. Brewster with the rebound. And now the Lady Cats will press the Lady Vikings. McCoy with the good move to cut the defense, the double team. Shoots a little bit too hard. Rebound and pass down by Gibson to Brown. Brown for 2.
Yeah, it was a good job by Brown just to beat the defense on the other side of the floor for the layup.
21-8 is our score. 1:53 to play in the first period. Lady Cats are doing extremely well on all assets of this game. Rainey passes the ball inside. Long 3-pointer by Rollins off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds, and now coming in for the Lady Vikings, it will be Rodriguez. She'll come in, and Brewster will come out.
And that shot looked like just kind of like some aggravation by Roland, just throwing up that 3-pointer. It wasn't necessarily the greatest shot selection, but, when you're down 21-8, you got to make something happen.
Casey Fountain brings the ball down for the Lady Cats. There is McKenzie. Steers McKenzie back to the top is Fountain. Trying to operate the offense here. McKenzie fakes the 3. And Coach Arnold telling them to swing it around. And then they start feeding down to Jamie Steers. Jamie Gibson now shooting the 3 just off the mark. Rebound by Rainey. And McCoy will take it down for the Lady Vikings. Into the middle, over to Roland on the left side. And there is Rodriguez driving hard, and ball goes out of bounds, and Lady Cats will take over.
Airline did a great job to get the ball down low. They just kind of made an in-air and pass. McCoy's playing really well tonight for Airline. She's able to beat this press almost single-handedly and get past the cross-court with her dribbling skills.
We're inside, 1 minute to play in the first period. Kiana Brown shoots, and just off the mark, McCoy now with the ball drives down, and she thinks she's going to take this game over on her own accord here. We have a foul now on McCoy when she was shooting. Foul goes against number 10, Bailey Steers. That's her first team foul.
Yeah, so like I was saying, McCoy's doing a great job, getting the ball out quick, getting the ball out fast, and getting to the hoop. And this is her second or third time she's been able to get the ball really far down low on this Walker defense.
So McCoy will go to the line. Good crowd on hand here tonight, and she makes her first free throw. That is the first points other than field goals for the Lady Vikings, where the Lady Cats have scored field goals, 3-pointers, and free throws as well. 21-9 is our score with 43 seconds to play in the first period. She makes her second. Lady Cats inbound and get the ball down court quickly. There's Casey Fountain. She'll drive in and kick the ball out to McKenzie. McKenzie in to Bailey Steers, fakes the 3. Jamie Gibson likes the 3 and shoots, and just a little short. Rebound by Rainey. Kick it out to McCoy again, and she'll pass the ball quickly down to Rodriguez. Shoots and scores. Camelia Rodriguez gets 2 points for the Lady Vikings.
That's a good job once again by McCoy to get the ball out and find the open player on their team and get the quick basket.
Inside of 10 seconds to play in the first period. Ball is tipped, stolen by McKenzie. Shoots, and just off the mark. We're inside of 3 seconds. Can Brown shoot and make it? And she does with 0.4 seconds. Brown gets the basket. 6 points for her. 23-12 is our score. The foul goes against number 24, Camelia Rodriguez. That is her first. And Kiana Brown will get her and 1 shot right now.
And it was a great job by Brown just to keep on keeping on, I guess, if you want to call it. She always follows the shot and works hard and fights hard for rebounds.
Shoots, and she makes it. So Kiana Brown now has 7 points. Lady Cats lead 24-12. And we'll have to see if the Lady Vikings can inbound and make something happen, and they cannot. So we'll take a break. We are at the end of the first period. Your score, Lady Cats 24 and the Lady Vikings 12. You're watching Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.
Hey you. Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you, and it saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Did you know there are over 33,000 jobs available right now in Louisiana that require a 2-year degree, certificate, or advanced training? Hi, I'm Joe Martin, president of ITI Technical College. And for over 40 years, we've helped people just like you get the training and skills you need to fill those jobs.
ITI offers flexible class schedules, and financial aid is available for those who qualify.
So call ITI now or go online. It's that simple.
ITI, for a better life.
Hello everyone, welcome to Lolly Lou's, where sweet and fun meet. We're the area's only family ice cream and candy store. Come in and try our premium Hershey's ice cream and Italian ice. You can also choose from our wide selection of various candies and other sweet treats. Our popular gummy table provides a variety of gummy treats such as gummy sharks, frogs, and pigs. We're the only treat shop in the area to serve pucker powder. Our gourmet chocolate truffles are delicious. Try our favorite tiramisu. Large orders can be placed in advance for weddings and receptions. Looking for a place to have a birthday party? Let Lolly Lou's provide you with a whimsical and fun atmosphere. We're conveniently located in the Walker Commons Shopping Center on Walker South Road, 1/4 mile from I-12. We're open 7 days a week from 12 to 9. Come in and enjoy Walker's funnest and sweetest treat shop. We look forward to treating you.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Jimmy Guidry. You're watching playoff action, by-district action, as the Lady Cats, the number 2 seed in the state of Louisiana, taking on the Lady Vikings, the number 31 seed in the state. Feed down to Rodriguez, number 24, makes the easy lay-in. Our score is now 24-14 to start the second period. Lady Cats bring the ball down. Now there's Bailey Steers. She'll go around the arc looking for McKenzie. Back to Bailey Steers, shoots the 3, barely off the mark. Rebound by Casey Fountain and gets 2.
It's a great job by Fountain just to follow the shot, to keep working, to always fight for the ball.
26-14 is our score. Key McCoy will bring the ball down. That's Rainey for the Lady Vikings. Rowland kicks it back out to McCoy. Double team by the Lady Vikings. McCoy looking for some help. Over to Rowland, likes the 3, shoots, and just off the mark. Rebound by Rainey. She'll bring it back out to the top. Feed quickly into Rodriguez, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and I think that's a good possession for Airline, even though the ball did go out of bounds. You know, they moved the ball really well. They got some good shot selection. They just couldn't get anything to fall right there.
They did get some good looks. They're working their offense very well. So Coach Dufon, early in the second period, did a good job of instilling a new offense for the Lady Vikings. There's McKenzie over to Steers inside to Jamie Gibson. He's going to drive, and they're calling for a travel, but there's no call going to be called. And they're going to say that the Lady Vikings tipped the ball. The Lady Cats will get the ball here.
These referees don't really seem like they're on the same page. Maybe they just haven't ref together before. I'm not sure, but there's been a couple questionable calls early on in this game.
Gibson misses the 3. Rebound by McCoy. She'll bring it down for the Lady Vikings. Quick feed to Rodriguez. Blocked by Jamie Gibson. And we'll go the other way. She gets the ball to Steers into Fountain. Shoots the jumper and scores again. Fountain now with 8 points. 28-14 is our score.
And Fountain does a great job of just giving herself space to where she can get a good shot off. She did a great job just making space right there in the paint to where she could get a good look.
Rodriguez feeds down to Rainey. And we have a foul. Foul goes against number 20. That's Kiana Brown. That's her first, team foul number 2.
I think that's a good foul by Kiana Brown. She only has one, and we're early on in the second quarter. As long as she keeps her fouls down, she'll be able to play hard and play all night.
So Rainey makes her first shot from the free throw line. That's her first points of the night. She now has 1 point. 28-15 is our score. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Vikings. Rainey now shoots her second, and just off the mark. Rebound by McCoy. Drives hard, and she'll draw the foul as well. Foul goes against number 20, and that's Kiana Brown. That's her second foul, third team foul.
Because, again, well, the first foul was okay, but now that you have 2 in 15 seconds, it's not looking so great.
McCoy misses her first shot from the free throw line. She has 6 points at this time. 28-15 is our score. And Rainey checks out as Roland checks back in for the Lady Vikings. And McCoy makes her second free throw after missing her first. Coach Arnold calling out a different offense for the Lady Cats to run here. Different, that's Miranda Smith in now for the Lady Cats. Coach Arnold telling the girls to swing it around. Looking for something with Jamie Gibson inside. She's working very hard inside the paint. Around the side, and that's McKenzie over to Miranda Smith. And Coach Arnold telling them to look inside. There's Bailey Steers. Goes to the right and shoots. And Bailey Steers is a three-pointer.
When Coach Arnold is yelling and yelling and yelling to look inside, and she throws up a three-pointer and it goes in, do you get upset that they didn't listen, or are you just excited they scored?
If you're a coach, you want them running the offense. That's what you want them doing.
But I'll take the 3 points.
Fountain drives coast to coast, a lot of pressure, but she does make a shot. Rebound by McCoy. She'll bring the ball back. 5-10 being double teamed. And that is Parsons will drive in. Is Brewster. She is denied, so the Lady Cats bring the ball back on this side. Gibson drives in, shoots, and makes it. So she will get credit for that basket. She now has 10 points. Foul goes against number 22, Brewster. That is her first. Team foul number 4.
Yeah, I think Coach Duhan's getting a little aggravated here. That they're not calling it kind of both ways. The same type of foul that Gibson got a call for.
So Gibson misses her free throw, but rebound by Fountain, and she gets 2 points. So 35-16 is our score. Lady Vikings fighting inside. Coming back in will be Kidd for the Lady Vikings. We did get a horn, but nonetheless, Kidd comes in, and Brewster will come out. That's Kennedy Parson, number 4. And we also have a Katie Parson, so we have a jump ball situation. Just to clarify, we got to call Kennedy Parson first and last name, and Katie Parsons if she comes in, but number 4 will be Kennedy.
We get more siblings again.
Yeah.
It's been the...
We'll just call it Parson right now until we see both of them on the court at one time. Lady Cats have the ball. 4:24 to play in the second period. 35-16 is our score. Jamie Gibson looks for the 3, likes it and shoots. That is her third three-pointer of the night. She now has 13.
She's doing a great job shooting the ball. This whole Walker team is doing a great job hustling and getting good shot selection.
There is Parson. Give down, kick it out to Roland, shoots the 3, barely off the mark, And we have a foul now. Foul goes against number 25, Jamie Gibson. That's her first, team foul number 4.
Yeah, it seems like a makeup call. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't see much of anything that was any more than a foul of anything else we've seen tonight.
McCoy from three-point land. Kick out by Fountain. She'll get credit for the rebound. Bailey Steers with the layup. Does not go. Rebound by Rodriguez. Going the other way is Key McCoy. Loses the handle, and now we'll have a foul. And we have a charge, and we have a foul as well. We have to see what the call is going to be here. Foul goes against, it's going to be a charging call against McCoy. And it'll be another team foul. And Coach Duhon has seen enough. And he will take a full timeout. And he will, looks like he's ready to have a near full for the officials here tonight.
Yeah, and I can't say that I blame him on some of these calls. There's been traveling, and there'll be a foul on one end that isn't a foul on the other end, whether, it's called a clean block on one side and it's called a foul on the other side. So, these officials haven't been necessarily the most consistent officials I've ever been, but, you got to, it's the officials we get for tonight's game, so it is what it is.
It is the playoff officials, so these guys have had to grade out well in whatever district they're in, or whatever district they officiate in. And on that last play there, it could have been charging. It could have been a foul. It could have been a travel. We had everybody's hands was in the air, and everybody's making a different call. But I guess the person in that seniority in the paint right there, the guy under the goal, was the one who had the final call in, and then he saw it as a charge.
Yeah, so I mean, certain positions, certain referees, wherever they're in position, they'll dictate and have more seniority over somebody else. So it's easy to call it a foul when you're really far away, but whenever you're closer, you might do something different.
This is our 11th broadcast of basketball. We will continue our broadcasting February 24th. Will be our first softball game. Santa Maria taking on the Lady Cats at 5 o'clock. So February 24th, we'll have our first softball game. Lady Cats now take it down, 3:37 to play. 38-16 is our score in the second period. Lady Cats working the ball around the circle again. Around the arc, excuse me. Fountain with the jump shot, does not fall. Rebound by Kidd. McCord shoots down to Rodriguez. Does not get the basket. Rebound by Fountain. A little bit of trouble dribbling, but she gets it down. Bailey Steers now for the three. And Bailey Steers now has 3 3-pointers.
Right, so as bad as some of these calls may or may not have been for the referees, Walker's still just flat out making more baskets and having better looks than Airline is right now.
Foul goes against number 21. That's Miranda Smith, her first, team foul number 5. The Lady Cats have now made 6 3-pointers on the night, and we are just in the second period, leading 41-16.
I think Airline may have taken 4 3-pointers, so
Miranda Smith with the steal, get the ball to Fountain, drives down, shoots, and scores. She now has 12 points, 43-16 is our score. 2 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the second period. Rodriguez shoots the 3, a little bit off the mark, rebound by Miranda Smith. Kick it out to Fountain, the point guard, and she'll bring it down for the Lady Cats.
And Fountain's doing a great job. She's getting to the hole, she's finding her teammates, and she's also rebounding well as well.
McKenzie gets into the act of the 3-pointers, and she now has a 3-pointer of her own. That's 3 points for her. 46-16 is our score. Lady Cats with a huge lead right now, up by 30 points. Wow.
Yeah, and that's not something we see all the time from McKenzie either. So they're cruising whenever McKenzie's even contributing on the scoreboard.
Kidd with the rebound. She'll get 2. 46-18 is our score. There's Casey Fountain bringing the ball down for Lady Cats. Coach Arnold calling yet another defense. We're inside of 2 minutes to play in the second period. 46-18 is the score. The number 2 seed in the state playing extremely well at this time. Fountain tries to pass the ball to Gibson. The ball goes off McCoy's hand. And now the Lady Vikings will make substitute changes here.
Are you serious?
That is Brewster coming in along with...
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jimmy.
McCoy obviously hit it out of bounds, and the referee's calling it Airline's ball.
All right, so now they're going to say it's Airline's.
Look, Roland is laughing on the baseline because she knows it's not their ball.
Right. Anyway, they'll bring it down there. That's McCoy. Give the ball to Rainey. Looks across court is Lowe to Roland. Back to Lowe. Lowe shoots, and the ball is just short. Rebound by Fountain. We'll go the other way. Lady Cats are pressing every time they get a rebound, driving coast to course. Fountain missed. Rebound by Gibson, and now we'll get a foul.
And it was a good job by Gibson to follow the shot.
Foul will go against Key McCoy. That'll be her second, team foul number 6.
And I think they gave it to Lowe.
At the line will be Jamie Gibson for the Lady Cats. And she shoots and makes her first free throw. 14 points now for Lowe on the night. Excuse me, Gibson. And she'll shoot her second. She leads all Lady Cat scores with 14 points. Kiana Brown with 7. 15 now. 48-18 is our score. Lady Cats back up by 30. McCoy will take the ball down for Lady Vikings. Being guarded by Crystal Hutchinson now. She drives in, and now we have a block call against Jamie Gibson. That's her second foul, team foul number 6.
You know, Chris, that's not a bad strategy.
What's that? What?
you just take your best player and you run them straight at Walker's best player, hoping that they can get to the goal and get some free throws and also get their best scorer in foul trouble.
So McCoy makes her free throw. She now has 8 points. She scored 4 free throws in a row. 48-19 is our score with 1:13 to play in the second period of this by-district state playoff game. Miranda Smith with the rebound. And the Lady Cats will bring it back down and continue this offense. That is Bars in for the Lady Cats, number 5. Give the ball to Crystal Hutchinson. She likes the three. A high arcing shot, and she makes the three also.
I'm waiting for one of those shots to hit the ceiling one time, Chris. I really am.
51-19 is our score. Yeah, Crystal Hutchinson shoots a very high ball. Gets a lot of arc on it. A quick pass down the far side is Lowe, who cannot find a handle on it. The ball will go out of bounds. Inside of 1 minute, 36.9 seconds, as the Lady Vikings will make substitution. This time, Katie Parson comes in for the Lady Vikings.
I'm sure they didn't just switch jerseys there.
Lady Cats will take the ball down, and that is Fountain. We are inside of 30 seconds to play in the first half. 51-19 is our score. Lady Cats look like they will be trying for the last shot here. Give the ball to Jamie Gibson, back out to Fountain. Fakes the three-pointer. Down to 17 now. Fountain tries the right side, inside to Jamie Gibson. Give the ball to Bars. And a little bit too hard. Rebound pass quick to Miranda Smith. And she gets 2. Miranda Smith now scores. 53-19 is our score at halftime. What an impressive performance by the number 2 seeded team in the state of Louisiana. 53-19 is our score at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.
Everyone is welcome at Walker Family Dentistry, the office of Dr. Lauren Leach. Located at the corner of Florida Boulevard in North Palmetto, minutes from Walker High School. This state-of-the-art dental practice provides you access to the latest treatment available. From the moment you walk in the door, you can be confident that patient comfort is a top priority. Dr. Leach and the friendly staff at Walker Family Dentistry look forward to caring for your dental needs. Walker Family Dentistry, just what you've been looking for in a dentist.
Sombrer's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken steak or shrimp fajitas, the house specialty. We have something to please everyone. Join us for food and fun at Sombrero's Mexican restaurant.
There you are. Hey, we're so glad you can make it today. We didn't know if you were going to get caught up in traffic or last minute case of the runs. I know how that can be. But come on in. Everybody's waiting for you. Who's everybody? Look, we got the... Look, everybody. So come on in and let us show you around. You know, this whole thing right now, this is about you. You're about to make a decision to go to one of the best high schools in Southeast Louisiana. But first, we're gonna show you what makes us Walker.
What makes us Walker? Maybe it's the fact that we offer over 225 different courses.
Or maybe it's the 20 varsity sports.
Students here have the opportunity to earn college credit while still in high school.
We have classes for every type of student, from numerous AP and dual enrollment courses all the way to vocational classes such as AutoCAD and news journalism.
But it's so much more than just the academics. It's the experience.
It's the Friday night lights with your friends and family.
We at Walker High have a community that loves and supports us.
You know, sometimes it's hard to find the right words to explain something. But sometimes you just get this feeling. Do you know that feeling? The feeling that this is the place with the most opportunities. Feeling that this is the right place for you. So come join us here at Walker, because here you belong.
Walker High School is now one of the first schools in the state to provide bass fishing as a club. The club was headed by Eugene Hoover and Jim Bowe. Here are some of their thoughts as to what the club will do for Walker.
We're excited to be here at Walker High School and able to come and talk a little bit about bass fishing. And what we're trying to do with Bass and the Bass Nation is to get as many high school students as possible in Louisiana and the nation to fish and to fish competitively and enjoy themselves, be conservationists, be good role models in the community.
I am excited about being in the Bass Club because you get to finally fish instead of fishing off your off time. You get to fish in school and be involved with fishing inside your school. I think I'll learn new skills from other fishers to try to help me become better, maybe flipping, all kinds of different skills.
Currently, we're up to about 16 schools that have expressed interest in starting fishing teams, and we're real excited that Livingston Parish has joined. I know that Doyle High School and I think Live Oak as well already currently have fishing teams, but they're going to participate in bass, and we're excited about Walker High School and any other high schools around in this area starting fishing teams.
I signed up because I love fishing. It's one of my pastimes. It's one of the things that keeps my mind clear, and I have my alone time with it. I've been doing it since I was young.
Through the levels of competition as the kids fish in high school events, fishing tournaments, they will gain experience, and then competing in the open tournaments, and then eventually on to the state championship. And the state champion team and the runner-up team will advance to the national high school championship up on Kentucky Lake in Paris, Tennessee, where Bass has put up $40,000 in scholarship money for these youngsters from the different states to be able to compete and get a leg up on going to college. And because the colleges today now have bass fishing teams, and they're offering scholarships to youngsters and to come and be on my fishing team. I will give you scholarship money. Come to my college.
Bass Fishing Club promises to be a worthwhile experience for those who fish or those who are just plain new to the sport. Walker High School encourages our young fishermen to come and join out of love for this great pastime.
JROTC, a character and leadership building course sponsored by the U.S. Marine Corps. We're an elective class that gives you a PE and health credit if enrolled for 2 years. Take 2 years of JROTC and enter the military with a higher rank and pay. JROTC isn't a requirement to join the military. JROTC has a number of extracurricular activities that include armed and unarmed competition drill teams, color guards, PT teams, and competition marksmanship teams. Get ready to serve your country. JROTC.
Welcome back to the Glenn Ellis Gym. Chris Ledoux, Jimmy Guidry here with you. Wow, what an impressive showing by the Lady Cats here tonight with a huge lead over the visiting Lady Vikings, 53-19.
Yeah, so like we were talking just now, Chris, the good news for Airline, they've scored more points than they did last time they met the Cats. They only scored 17. They have 19 at half. But they're still down, 30-plus points. It's not looking that good for them. So got a couple replays here, and here we see Jamie Gibson knocking down one of her few three-pointers that she's made here tonight. And one of the key bright spots the Airline has had, they've done a good job with this outlet pass. And there you see McCoy, who's going to play in an all-star game, get 2 points for a layup. And there's another one of Walker's three-pointers. They're shooting really well tonight.
There is Kidd on a lay-in. And we are now going back to live action here as the Lady Vikings and the Lady Cats have switched sides. Lowe now give the ball to Rowland. On the right side, that is Kidd. Feed it back to Lowe, back to Rowland. Rowland shoots the three and just a little bit too much. Rebound by McCoy. There's Lowe again, back to Rowland. And we are early in the third period. There's Kidd. Lowe kicks it out this side, stolen by Gibson. Pass the ball quickly to Bailey Steers. She'll bring the ball down for the Lady Cats. Jamie Gibson drives, kicks out to McKenzie on the left side. Kiana Brown now back to Casey Fountain. Feeds inside the Kiana Brown, drives, and no foul called. The ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, so it was a good job, good defensive play by Airline to guard that really well, but not foul.
Fountain will inbound now, looks for the lay-in. Well guarded by the Lady Vikings. Fountain now for three. Shoots and just off the mark, rebound by Kidd. And McCoy, Key McCoy, the senior, all district last year for the Lady Vikings. Will bring the ball down. Feed the ball down to number 2. That's Tia Lowe. Inside to Kidd again. Kidd gets an easy lay-in. Kidd now has 8 points for the Lady Vikings. 53-21. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Kidd's doing a great job down low. Whenever she can get the entry pass in and get a good look, she's able to make some good buckets. Only problem Kidd's having right now is that's her third foul tonight.
So Tyra Kidd gets her third foul. That's her first team foul for the Lady Vikings in the second half. 53-21, the Lady Cats lead in this by-district contest. Inbounds to McKenzie. And there is Casey Fountain. Looks like they've made the necessary adjustments to the equipment and hasn't bothered her since or come apart since early in the first period. Kick the ball to left-hand side, and that's Brown. Looking for Jamie Gibson as she cuts across. Nothing doing, being closely guarded by the Lady Vikings. Gibson kicks it out this time. Drives, shoots, and off the mark. And it will be off the Lady Cats.
Yeah, and Coach Arnold's kind of getting on his team right now, even though they're up big, to just run their offense and try to execute every single play.
McCoy will take the ball down for the Lady Vikings. Pass in quick to Brewster, who gets the lay-in. And now we have a timeout by the Lady Cats. And we have a 30-second timeout by Coach Arnold. That's his second timeout, so each team will have 3 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, so even up 30 points here, early on in the third quarter, Coach Arnold still likes to call a timeout and coach up his players, because even though, they're up big right now, they still have other games that they want to play, in this postseason.
8 3-pointers by the Lady Cats tonight.
It's impressive.
Crystal Hutchinson has 1. Bailey Steers has made 3 3-pointers in a row. Kayla McKenzie has a 3-pointer, and Jamie Gibson has 3 3-pointers in a row. Jamie Gibson leads all scorers with 15.
Yeah, and on the other side, Tyra Kidd's doing a great job down low with 8, and Key McCoy is doing a good job driving and getting to the line as she's made 4 free throws.
So we're back to live action. 5:46 to play, third period. Lady Cats lead 53-23 over the visiting Lady Vikings from Airline High School. Brewster with the block on Gibson. And ball goes out of bounds on the Lady Cats. So Rowland will inbounds for the Lady Vikings. McCoy will drive down quickly, give the ball to Kidd. Feed to Brewster, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Gibson trying to create the steal.
And once again, good job by Fountain to see where the ball was going and get there before the ball could get there.
Being inbound by Lowe now. Kidd shoots the jumper off the glass. Rebound by Kiana Brown. She'll go the other way. Shoots and bounces it in. She now has 9 points on the night. 55-23 is our score.
And that's one thing I really love about this Walker team is that off of a rebound, they have 4 or 5 players that can really go from rebound to basket on the other end by themselves.
We have a kickball, and it's not soccer, but goes out of bounds on the Lady Cats one way or the other.
Soccer.
Got to make a reference some kind of way.
What is this soccer you speak of?
Low inbounds to McCoy. McCoy in the paint, shoots a little bit too strong. Knocked out of bounds by Brewster. And Lady Cats will take it over.
Yeah, and I like how, Coach Allman, even though they're still running their offense and still playing their type of defense, they kind of have throttled it back just a little bit, knowing that they're up big.
55-23 with 4:42 to play in the third period. Fountain draws McCoy, and Bailey Steers likes the 3 and makes another 3. That is 4 threes in a row she has made. She now has 14 points.
And she's only proven her worth even more to Southeastern with that commitment that she gave earlier in the year.
She signed before the season even started. They wanted to make sure they sold her up for the year. McCoy now tries for 3. Just barely off the mark to the left-hand side. Ball goes out of bounds.
It looked good when it came out. It just wasn't on target.
Good form on it, absolutely. Yeah. So 4:10 to play. 58-23. Lady Cats lead over the Lady Vikings. So Lady Cats are looking pretty good here. We will, if we win, we'll play the winner of South Lafourche and St. Joseph Academy. South Lafourche, the home team, the 15 seed. Fountain shoots and makes an easy lay-in. She now has 14 points for the Lady Cats. 50-60 to 23. Shoots now. That is Kidd now with a 2-point basket.
Chris, can you explain to me how we got 60?
Yeah, because we had the 3-pointer.
Oh, the 3-pointer. There we go. That's right. By Steers.
By Steers. And then we just had the 2-pointer by Fountain. Fountain now has 14 points. Steers with 14 points. And Gibson with 15 points.
And see, that's what I was talking about. Even Kiana Brown has 9. So, they have multiple players that can score in multiple different ways. 3-pointers, fast breaks, free throws, layups, jump shots. So, it's really hard to defend no matter who you are.
So, Airline takes a 30-second timeout. They'll have 2 timeouts remaining. Lady Cats have 3 full timeouts remaining. 3:43 to play in the third period. 60-25, the Lady Cats lead over the Lady Vikings from Airline High School. And Airline High School is located in Bossier City, Louisiana. Way up north by Shreveport. Fountain now with the ball, give the ball to Steers, kicks it out to Gibson on the right side, being closely guarded by Wren. Gibson misses, gets her own rebound, and now we'll have a foul Going to be called against number 1, T. McCoy. That's her third foul, second team foul. And the Coach David Duhon is very upset about the call there. And inbound rebound by McCoy, stolen by Fountain, stolen again by McCoy, and now we'll have a block by Casey Fountain, but they'll call the foul on it, and Casey has nothing to do but smile.
Yeah, with some of these calls tonight, that's the only thing you can do is smile. That way you don't get yourself in trouble.
Casey Fountain gets her first foul of the night, first team foul as well. And McCoy will go to the line for the Lady Vikings. And she has made how many free throws in a row so far for them?
Well, she has 4 points in a row off of free throws, but she's missed 3 out of 3 of those now with that last miss.
Hutchinson comes in for the Lady Cats as Kayla McKenzie comes out. And Coach Duhon is giving the referee an earful right here as McCoy misses her free throw. Rebound by Rainey. Tish Rainey gets a lay-in. 60-27 is our score now. Lady Cats lead over the visiting Lady Vikings. Fountain will try to right side, being closely guarded by McCoy. McCoy now with the steal, and no traveling called. That's low. Shoots and misses, gets her own rebound, and Lady Vikings will set up their offense now. There's McCoy over to the right side. That's Roland. And she'll kick it over to Lowe. So, Airline's usually a fast-paced offense, Jimmy, but they're slowing things down right now, trying to set it up.
Yeah, I mean, they need to make every basket count right now. When you're down 60-27 in the third quarter, every shot has to go in at this point for them to try to make a comeback.
McCoy drives in, slips, but no foul is called. No traveling is called either. Lowe now drives in and out of the arc. Quick feed into the lane is stolen by Brown. She'll go to the right side, makes a move, spins the other way, and scores. Deanna Brown with 11 points now. 62-27 is our score. Lady Cats lead with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to play in the third period. High arcing pass to Roland, stolen by Fountain. She'll go down in the paint, trying to slow things down, and she'll draw a foul. Foul goes against number 3, Madison Roland. That's her first. Team foul number 3. Rainey checks out. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. We got a foul. We do have a foul called away from the ball. Foul goes against number 2 against the Tia Lowe will get a foul away from the ball. That's her first. Team foul number 4. Lady Cats will inbound again. That's Fountain under the goal. Give the ball quickly to Jamie Gibson. Scores the easy lay-in. 17 points for her. 64-27.
Yeah, and so Coach Duhon is pretty close to our broadcasting booth right here, and we can just hear him constantly giving these referees an earful. And there's another steal by Casey Fountain.
Casey Fountain going the other way. Loses the handle as McCoy knocks it out of her hand.
Except I believe McCoy was standing out of bounds when she caught the ball.
1:31 to play, third period. The number 2 seeded Lady Cats from Walker High School putting on a show here tonight over the number 31 seed Lady Vikings. Kiana Brown drives and gets the elbow and does not get the basket, so foul goes against number 25, Tyra Kidd.
That'd be Kidd's 4th foul and 5th team foul of the half.
Brown will be at the line now for the Lady Cats. Coach Duhon is still voicing his views on the game to the officials. So Brown misses her first free throw of 2. 64-27, third period. And that is Kidd's 4th foul, so she is officially in foul trouble. Brown now shoots her second free throw and makes that one. 12 points for her.
65-27, Chris.
That's our score here at Walker High School. The Lady Cats defending the Lady Vikings very closely. Stolen now by Bailey Steers. And she'll bring the ball down for the Lady Cats. Kick the ball out to Fountain. Jamie Gibson drives in, has an open lane, shoots the arc, and scores. Jamie Gibson now with 19 points on the night. 66. 27 is our score. Excuse me, 67. Driving is Brown, who scores another 69. 27 is our score. Go ahead,
I think
Jimmy.
Brown just wants to get in on the action too, because now she has 14, tied with Fountain and Steers.
McCoy goes to the ground, being closely guarded. Give the ball to Fountain off of her shoulder. Rebound, Casey now has 16. 71-27 is our score. We have a timeout on the court. We have a full timeout by the Lady Vikings. And the official will give us our official call. So that is their fourth timeout. They'll have one remaining.
Yeah, and at this point, 71-27, there's not much else that Airline can do here. I mean, I know we're only still in the third quarter, not even the fourth quarter yet, but, this lead is getting to be almost 50 points here. And so, our halftime score is 53-19. They've only scored 8 points here in the third quarter. They scored 12 in the first quarter, so
Right.
they're almost going in the wrong direction.
So, I mean, I don't think it's inappropriate for us to look ahead right now.
Right.
Lady Cats will be playing the winner of the South Lafourche and St. Joseph Academy game. Once again, if South Lafourche wins, they are the home team, then they will come here to Walker High School. St. Joseph's Academy, they are the visiting team. They are the road team. If they win, then Walker will have to go to St. Joseph's to play the next game. So,
Chris, I hope you're caught up on your roster, because the starting five is not in right now.
all right, Lady Cats will make substitutions here. Shamika Daig now guard, as that is a 2-point basket by Rodriguez. Crystal Hutchinson comes on in. Kick the ball out to the right side. That's Bars. And she will give the ball to 15. That's Treasure Mansour. And Crystal Hutchinson with a high arcing shot that does not go. And that is the end of the third period. Your score, Lady Cats 71 and the Lady Vikings 29. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more Lady Cat basketball on Me TV.
And this will be your premium right here.
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say I combined home and auto with State Farm. Saved $760. Love this guy.
Okay, does it bother anybody else that the mime is talking? Freaky!
Bundle home and auto, and you could save $760.
That's 760 very good reasons to call David Bryan in Walker today.
Carter Supermarket, we're here for you. We're here for you, cutting meat, fresh every day. Offering the freshest produce, helping you get on your way. People who like to shop smarter, like shopping at Carter's. Carter Supermarket, we're here for you.
I'm on my third Tahoe.
And I'm on my fourth Chevy Silverado pickup.
Hey, I've had 4 Camaros and 5 Corvettes. Got them all from Jerry Lane. We're proud to be a Jerry Lane family.
Always leads you. You can count on Jerry Lane.
We use our camera phones to save special moments in time. Now, capturing this moment can save you time. Introducing Mobile Deposit from Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
All right, we are back live at Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Jimmy Guidry here for this by-district action. The Lady Cats come in the number 2 seed in the state of Louisiana, taking on the number 31 seed, the Airline High School Lady Vikings. And now the Lady Cats have made a bunch of changes here on offense. Crystal Hutchinson now. Give the ball to the side. That's Treasure Mansour. and kick the ball out to Zarang. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson drives in. Treasure Mansour again. She'll drive and back to Zarang. And the Hutchinson loses the handle but does find it. McCoy with the steal now for the Lady Vikings. Hutchinson draws the foul as she guards her very closely.
Yeah, and so I think Coach Arnold just wants to give some other players some experience here in the playoffs, give them a little taste, a little feel of the playoffs, try to get them moving the ball around and playing well together.
So Crystal Hutchinson gets her first foul, team foul number 2. And going to the line for the Lady Vikings is McCoy. Key McCoy makes her first free throw of 2. Lady Cats with 2 team fouls. And the Lady Vikings with 5 team fouls, as you see on your screen there. FLS stands for fouls. McCoy makes her second free throw. Lady Cats will bring it down. 7:10 to play in this contest. Crystal Hutchinson being guarded by McCoy. Over to Shamika Daig. Give the ball to Treasure Mansour. There's Zarang. Brianna Zarang looking, and now we have a timeout by Coach Arnold. It'll be a full timeout, and he will have 2 remaining.
So, yeah, Coach Arnold's just using this as a coaching and teaching moment for his players, just kind of, at this point, I guess, with the score 71-31, just kind of like an extended practice, so to speak.
So, looking ahead at our broadcasting schedule, if the game is here, we'll have it for you live here on MeTV. If the game is away, the game will not be on television. But
which will be a very, very unfortunate event.
Yeah, we do hope the game is here if it's supposed to go. Nonetheless, February 24th, softball taking on Santa Monica at 5 o'clock. March 12th, softball again taking on Live Oak. Then March 24th, softball taking on Zachary at 5 o'clock. And then March 31st, the day before April Fool's Day, the Wildcat baseball team will be in action taking on Santa Monica at 6:30. Right here, all these games will be at Walker High School. Your next softball game will be April 2nd. Taking on Denham Springs at 5:30. Then April 4th, 7th, and 9th, the Wildcats will be in action. The boys baseball team taking on Live Oak at 1 o'clock, April 4th. That's a 1 o'clock game, so that'll probably be like a Saturday game. Then April 7th, taking on Central at 6:30. April 9th, taking on Denham Springs at 6:30. And then there's 2 more games on the schedule. So a lot of baseball and softball action to bring to you as well right here on MeTV.
Make sure you wear your lotion or sunscreen there, Chris.
Oh, I get burned easy. Yes, I do. Lady Cats inbound successfully. There's Shamika Daig. She'll drive in and turn and pivot. She's inside the lane, and she'll draw the foul. Foul goes against number 12 for the Lady Vikings. Goes against Alexis Moody. That'll be her first foul. Team foul number 6. Shamika Daig, and Daig makes her first.
Okay.
72-31 is our score. And Shamika misses her second. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Lady Vikings will take it over.
Then we'll see Walker come out in their traditional pressing.
Get the ball down to Rodriguez. Feed down to Parson. Parson makes an easy basket. That's Katie Parson. Crystal Hutchinson brings the ball down. 33-72. The Lady Cats lead over the Lady Vikings. Crystal Hutchinson gets the ball stolen by McCoy. She'll go in and make the left-handed lay-in. So she adds to her total. She now has 12 points for the Lady Vikings. Kidd with 10 points. Kidd not in the game at this time. Crystal Hutchinson will bring the ball down now again. And McCoy guarding her very closely. Hutchinson tries to pass the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. We have a substitution now as Zarang will come in. And Crystal Hutchinson goes out.
It was a good job by McCoy there, just to stay in front of Hutchinson and play great defense.
Treasure Mansour shoots a 3, a little bit off the mark. Rebound by Parsons. McCoy kicks it out to Rowland. Stolen by Shamika Daig. And looks down court. Zarang wasn't looking for the ball at the time. McCoy with the steal. And Rodriguez with the lay-in. So Zarang will take the ball down. Coach Arnold getting some of the younger girls some playing time here in a playoff game. Memories of a lifetime.
That's a good job by Airline just to keep working, even though they're down big. They're still playing hard on defense, still trying to get the ball on offense.
Bars loses the handle on it as the ball goes out of bounds. 5:30 to play. 72-37 is our score here at Walker High School. Katie Parson comes out. Coming in now is Jasmine Carr for the Lady Vikings. So Coach Duhon getting some of his younger players some playing experience as well. There is Bars. Pass the ball down to Treasure Mansour, which is stolen by Roland going the other way. Roland will look for the lay-in. Decides to take a three-pointer instead, and she'll get 3. Roland's first score of the night, 72-40 is our score with 5 minutes to play.
That was a good job by Roland just to realize she was mismatched going up against Bars, who's a little bit taller than she is, and pull the ball back out and knock down the three-pointer.
And now we have another timeout by Coach Arnold. He'll take another full timeout. That is his 4th timeout. He will have 1 remaining. 72-40 is our score. And what can you say about this? We are living up to the number 2 ranking right now. Seeding, excuse me.
Yeah, 72 to 40. I'm confused as to what happened here.
Coach Duhon is actually for the timeout. I'm not sure. I think he wants the timeout charged to him. I'm not sure. It's like a mind game type of deal. I think he's like, could be upset because Coach Arnold called a timeout.
Yeah, or he's just had it with the referees or something. I don't know. I mean, it's just good to see that Coach Arnold's still coaching up his players even though they're up 72-40. You just always got to keep working. You can always get better in basketball. It's one thing that you
Right.
can never play perfect. Walker has about 5 or 6 turnovers in this quarter alone. They have that for probably the rest of the game with their players back in. So we'll see some starters come back in here for Walker.
So Jamie Gibson comes back in, Kiana Brown, Casey Fountain, and the complete starting 5 come back in this game, as I guess Coach Arnold was not happy with how the backups were playing, and so he brings the starters back in the game. Jamie Gibson now. Pass the ball to Fountain. And Coach Arnold does not care what the score is. He's going to coach full speed. And the Lady Cats turn the ball over. He's barking at his starters as well. 4:30 to play in this contest. 72-40. The Lady Cats lead over the Lady Vikings.
Oh, he surely doesn't show favoritism. It doesn't matter if you're a Southeastern signee like Bailey Steers or if you're, the last person to come off the bench. He's going to, if you do something wrong or something that he doesn't like, he will surely tell you about it.
Rodriguez misses the lay-in. Rebound by Lady Vikings. So they'll keep the ball on offense. The ball left side. That is Carr. Back to McCoy. Feed into Carr again. Carr inside the lane. Makes a good move and gets a lay-in.
It was a pretty nifty move, I must say, that she just kind of spun there and got right there for the points.
72-42. The Lady Cats lead over the Lady Vikings. Jamie Gibson now slowing things down. Kiana Brown streaking across. She now has 16. 74-42 is our score. Lady Cats up by 32. Ball goes out of bounds. And Smith will check in, as does Gibson for the Lady Vikings.
And we'll see McCoy and Roland come out of the game for Airline.
So there's Rodriguez on the right side. Give the ball to quick pass to Carr. The ball goes out of bounds. 3:23 to play in this state playoff game. The number 2 seed Walker Lady Cats.
By-district playoff round.
By-district round. Next round will be the regional round, set for February 23rd. Pass to Fountain. Fountain goes up, shoots, and scores. Fountain now has 18 points on the night. 76-42 is our score with 3 minutes to play in this contest. Driving hard is Gibson for the Lady Vikings. Give the ball to Rodriguez. Over to Carr. Carr kicks it out to the top to low. Back to Rodriguez. Shoots and makes the three. Is Camelia Rodriguez, makes 3 points. She now has 11 points on the night.
And Airline's actually knocked down a couple three-pointers here in the second half.
Jamie Gibson run the offense there. There's McKenzie with the ball, and now we have a jump ball. This is only the second jump ball call we've had all night.
It's kind of a little bit unusual, but I think it's a testament of the referees that we've had. We've had some interesting calls here tonight.
So Jasmine Carr comes out for the Lady Vikings. Now we have Rodriguez in. Alexis Moody remains in. Give the ball to Parson. Back to the top to low. 2 minutes and 17 seconds to play in this contest. Lady Cats lead 76-45. Quick pass across the court goes out of bounds. Gibson cannot get the handle on it. So the Lady Cats will take over with 2:09 to play, excuse me.
Yeah, and we'll see number 10 come in for Airline there.
MC Rock officially listed on the roster.
That's like the best basketball name I think I've ever heard.
MC Rock. We're not making this up. This is the name on the roster. It's MC Rock.
I'm going to go with like her name's Mary Catherine.
Okay, that sounds good. The ball goes off a rock. Can I say the rock went off a rock just now?
You can say that. I think that would be officially official if you said that.
Oh, my gosh. Getting late in the game here. Fountain tries a three. Rebound by Miranda Smith. Kick out to Jamie Gibson. Drives in. Shoots the jumper and is off the mark. Ball bouncing around there. And finally rebounded by Rodriguez. Going the other way. And he'll lose the handle on it. Gets her own handle. And now we have a foul going to be called. Foul goes against number 10, Bailey Steers. Her second, team foul number 3.
Yeah, Rodriguez looked like she had like some little trickery going on. She stopped her dribble and the ball kind of popped up out of the air. And then she started dribbling again.
Brittany Robinson comes in for the Lady Vikings. Rock right in front of us. We'll give the ball out to Wallace.
So what you're saying is Rock has the rock?
Yes, I did. You said it, not me. There's number 10, Rock. Passing the ball to the right side, and that is Wallace. Wallace to Rock. And 23, Gibson, back to Rock. And to Wallace. 1 minute to play now, and 7 seconds. Lady Cats remain with their full defense in. They're all their starters from the beginning of this contest. Treasure Mansour, the only non-starter in. She's in for Kiana Brown. Rock now, left side. Tries Gibson, the three-pointer, misses. Fighting for the rebound and not getting it. Number 20 is Diane Wallace. Ball going out of bounds. Lady Cats will take over. 47.8 seconds to play.
And at this point, Walker's just on cruise control. You know, you don't want to get any injuries or anything like that, but, you know, it's good to see that Airline's just still fighting.
Fountain pass the ball to Steers, who gives it in to Gibson, who gets the easy lay-in. 21 points now for Gibson. 78-45 is our score with 27 seconds to play. Rock will bring the ball down, pass the ball out to Wallace. Wallace on the right side to Robinson. Back to Rock. Left side, that is Gibson. Just out of the reach of Wallace. And we'll have a turnover. 9.7 seconds to play in this contest. And this should be the final score here. 78-45, I would assume. Lady Cats just need to inbounds and not do anything here. 4 seconds to play. And some of the fans are calling for a 5-second call. We're not going to get that.
They're not going to get a 5-second call with 9 seconds left.
78-45 is our final score here at Walker High School. Congratulations to the number 2 seeded Lady Cats defeating the number 31 seed Airline Lady Vikings. We'll be right back to wrap things up. You have been watching Lady Cat Basketball on Me TV.
Carter Supermarket, we're here for you. We're here for you, cutting meat, fresh every day. Offering the freshest produce helping you get on your way. People who like to shop smarter, like shopping at Carter's. Carter's Supermarket, we're here for you.
At Walker Tire, we've got more than just tires. How about automotive repair and service, belts and hoses, plus tires? We can fix electrical problems and power door locks, plus tires. Shocks, brakes, and alignments, plus off-road, lawn, agriculture, and high-performance tires.
We'll keep you on
and off-road ready.
That's Walker Tire and Automotive.
We've got everything for your wheels and more.
Walker Tire and Automotive, Florida Boulevard, east of 447 in Walker.
Sombrer's Mexican restaurant offers our customers some of the most authentic and delectable Tex-Mex cuisine in the area, all served in a family-friendly atmosphere. We use only the freshest ingredients of the highest quality, from our delicious enchiladas and burritos to our amazing chicken, steak, or shrimp fajitas, the house specialty. We have something to please everyone. Join us for food and fun at Sombrero's Mexican restaurant.
Hey you! Yes, you. Nowadays, going to a bank is time-consuming. Have you ever thought of online banking? It helps you manage your money when it's ideal for you, and it saves your time. So, are you ready to try something new? Give it a go. Neighbors Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux, Jimmy Gidder here, and there's our security guard, Mr. David Morris. We appreciate him. Keep watching out for the talent here at Walker High School. I'm just joking. We're in no danger at all. But nonetheless, congratulations to the Lady Cats. Big victory here tonight, 78-45. Moving on to the next round.
Yeah, and it was a great all-around effort by the Lady Cats. You know, they had multiple players in double digits in scoring, led by Miss Jamie Gibson here tonight. You know, she had a big game on our last broadcast, and she had another big game here tonight. So we see some highlights here. There's a couple times whenever Airline's actually been able to get the ball down low and had some easy looks. And, you know, here's one of Jamie Gibson's 21 points tonight.
And 3 3-pointers.
And Key McCoy did a great job tonight. You know, she scored 12 points. She was the team leader for Airline, and she really paved the way for them. If she could have gotten a couple more teammates involved, and there you see her making a great pass to Tyra Kidd, who added in with 10 points. If Key could have just got a little bit more help, you know, they could have maybe got this game a little bit closer and maybe made a difference tonight. Lady Cats had 9 3-pointers on the game tonight, so a great job of doing the highlights here. The students back at the booth there. Kiana Brown getting some of her points there tonight, as she had 16 points for the Lady Cats. Yeah, and Kiana Brown really turned it on in the second half. You know, she was pretty silent in the first half, and here we see Bailey Sears with a 3-pointer and 3 of her 14 points. She had 4 3-pointers in a row. Wow. And here you see Casey Fountain. You know, Casey Fountain did a lot tonight. She had some steals. She was really busting the boards hard, getting some good rebounds. And there you see Jamie Gibson, where she's a factor from a 3-pointer, but can also do things inside as well. Here's another move by Casey Fountain, where she's able she does a great job of giving herself some space to get some shots off, and another one of Bailey Fountain's 3-pointers. Some more highlights for the Lady Cats. There's Kiana Brown. As what we said again, she had 16 points on the night. Did you see that one, Chris? Almost touched the ceiling. If it almost touches the ceiling, that's Crystal Hutchinson going up for a 3-pointer. There's Crystal Hutchinson on the steal right there. And Casey Fountain, one of her lay-ins. Jamie Gibson shoots. She had 3 threes on the night. And he was the bright spot for Airline. Key McCoy, you know, going in for the layup on the left-hand side. Key is an all-around athlete for the Lady Vikings. I do not remember her coming out the game ever until late into the fourth quarter when he made wholesale substitutions, but she went the whole night for the Lady Vikings. Right. Here we go, Camelia Rodriguez. You know, she did a great job. She had a 3-pointer and also had some 8 other points down low for Airline. So once again, your final score here tonight: Lady Cats win 75-48 over the visiting Airline Lady Vikings. So looking down the road, your next game will be the Lady Cats taking on the winner of South Lafourche and St. Joseph Academy. South Lafourche is a 15 seed playing at home tonight, taking on the visiting number 18 seed St. Joseph Academy. If South Lafourche wins, they're going to travel here to take on us
February 23rd. If St. Joseph wins, we have to travel to St. Joseph's and take on the Red Stickers on February 23rd.
They couldn't have gotten a better mascot than the Red Stickers, Chris. Come on.
I'm just telling you.
I know
what
you
their
didn't
mascot is.
decide that, but, when there's a 15 seed and an 18 seed, it's really a toss-up game. I'd probably give South Lafourche the advantage just because they're playing at home.
Right.
But besides that, the seeding's so close. That game really can go either way. So we probably won't find out the score of that until tomorrow.
We'll find out tonight. Sometime watching the news. That's what I'm going to do. I'll go online and find the score.
Right.
Jimmy, let me tell you this. You never know what's going to happen as far as playoff action is. We don't know if we're going to be here or away for the next game. If by some chance we are away and this is our last broadcast, I want to tell you, you've done an outstanding job. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and it's been the best I've experienced so far.
Thank you, Chris. It's been really fun doing these games, but, hopefully we'll have another game.
Hopefully we'll have 2 more games in a row right here at the Lady Cat Gym, at the Glenn Ellis Gym. So, once again, the final score here at Walker High School, 78-45. The number 2 seed Lady Cats defeat the number 31 seed Airline Lady Vikings. We're going to wrap things up. If this is our last broadcast, our next broadcast will be February 24th. Softball taking on Santa Maria at 5 o'clock right here at Walker High School. If not, we'll have a basketball game here for you, hopefully, February 23rd.
I hope so, Chris.
I hope so as well. Once again, thank you to all the students involved as far as in the booth, working, doing a great job of putting this game on for you. Thank you, everybody at MeTV, for helping us do this. Once again, I'm Chris LeDoux. He's Jimmy Gendry. We're wrapping things up here at Walker High School. We thank you for watching. This has been Lady Cat Basketball on MeTV.